original walking spring toy. That's what we're going to be focusing on today. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Failed Podcast. As you can see behind me, that is the Failed Podcast Studios. Take a look. But anyways, thanks for joining us. Here we go. Today we're going to be talking about the SLINKY. And I'm going to just read something real quick and hopefully it goes good. I know the last video I read something and it was like a little choppy. Maybe I didn't read so well, but it's okay. I'm growing and I'm trying. I gotta just attempt. It's known for its mesmerizing way that it descends down the stairs. The SLINKY was created by a naval engineer named Richard James, according to the Strong National Museum of Play. Meant to steady equipment on ships, James knocked the coil metal off of the ledge and saw the incredible effect it had. He showed his wife Betty an accidental invention, and she had the idea to make it a toy. Bam, there you go. I hope that was a little bit better. If it wasn't, it's all good. I'm gonna keep trying. But the SLINKY is an amazing thing. It's a fail that turned into something that you can't even explain. And the thing is a lot of us have maybe had an accident, a mistake, and we look at it, whatever it may be, and we crumble it up and we throw it away and we say, you know what, that's nothing. I miswrote it, miscalculated, misdesigned it. But inside of that, fail and whatever you weren't expecting sometimes is something amazing. But you have to ask yourself, like, you think about this guy, right? This engineer, this Richard James, how many times he sat in front of his equipment making things and he actually accomplished what he wanted, and he resolved problems, in vessels and ships and stuff in other ways, and those were success, and there was nothing that went wrong, and it was what it was. And a lot of us experience that, where we make a plan and we execute the plan. But think about this, that even in successful plans, if there was challenges in between, it could have led to something else. And that's inside something that actually worked. So just let me throw this out there as food for thought. That is that when we fail, when we're creating something, that, if it doesn't come out the way that you want, or the way that you originally planned, and in this case, it was his wife, Betty, who saw it, and she created a toy that to this day, it's around, and think about it. I mean, this is like so cool, and you can find this in any era, for any of us growing up in many stores, dating back who knows how long to now. And there you go. I mean, this is so simple, but to think about it, it was a mistake. It was a fail, but it took another set of eyes. Oh, look, I've always loved doing that. Another set of eyes to figure out something great behind it. And so, just because something doesn't come out the way you planned, don't think that it is not worth it. And maybe there is some failures in designs or something in our past that we've kind of set on a shelf and not looked at again. Some things that we've written and we say, it's not good enough, it's not a good poem, it's not a good song or whatever. Maybe it's worth a second look, Maybe we've had fails and they're way behind us, and maybe it's worth a second look because there is some value there. There's some lessons there that may need another perspective, that might just be a SLINKY. It might be something amazing. Think about it. See me? Now you don't. And so that's why I wanted to bring this episode to the Failed Podcast because here you go. This is the crazy thing about our fails and challenges that we go through in life. This was an epic fail. You're looking at a failure that at the same time repurposed and looked at through a different set of eyes became an American success that all of us have played with. We all know what it is. This thing is worldwide. And so those are the words of encouragement today. There's something in your life. There's a fail and challenge that's behind you that you need to look at again. And something great may be waiting inside of that. And so, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's a shorty, but a goodie, And I got some more to come. I got some more things in life that were just fails. And they ended up being amazing. And so you have amazing in you. I know all of us have times that test us, but in those tests, we gain something. And so look for your slinky in life. That's all I got to say. Have a good one. All right, let's give this a try. It may not work. Another try. As I was walking, I was thinking about the slinky, and I didn't want to miss this thought, and that is that we all have slinkies in our life. We just need a Betty. And in the story of the slinky, Betty was the other perspective, the other set of eyes that saw something else in the mistake of the slinky. And it ended up becoming this amazing thing. And so there you go. What's the slinky in your life?